Hi, I'm Holly, a certified positive reinforcement dog trainer in Vancouver, British Columbia. I am the owner and operator of Positive Paws Training. Today I've got Odin here with me, a little duck-toller puppy, and we are working on harness desensitization and creating a positive association with the harness for your pup. So today we're using the 2 Hounds Freedom harness. I really love these because they're so adjustable in so many different areas, and the part that's underneath is velvet, so it avoids any sort of chafing, and I just find they fit the pups really well. So I've got this one fitted to Odin, and this is what we're going to be working with today. So the first step we're doing today is I'm starting with the harness on the ground, and I'm just feeding Odin off of the harness, so he's engaging with the harness. If your dog already has an averse feeling to harnesses, you might have to start a little bit further. So it might look like having the harness over here and simply just feeding. So once he's comfortable with the harness hanging out around him, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to act as if we're going to put it on. So I'm just holding my hand through the part that would go over his head, and I'm just going to feed him here. Yes, very good. Odin. Good. Yes. And so slowly, I'm starting to get him to put his nose through just a little bit more. Good boy. Yes. So next, I'm going to start feeding the food lure. So I'm holding my hand here to guide him to come through. Good boy. He put his whole head through that time. And then I say yes, and I deliver the treat from my treat pouch instead of just holding it like a magnet. So I'm just feeding that step out. Okay. Yes. So the next step is I want him to be able to wear the harness over his neck comfortably. So I'm going to introduce our food lure again because I'm raising the criteria. Yes, and then right off. Good boy. Yes, and then right off. Ready? Yes, and then right off. Good boy. So next I'm going to try and fade that food lure and have him hold the harness around his neck comfortably for a little bit longer. Yes, and I'm going to feed him while it's on him. Then we're going to take it off. Good boy. Yes. And off. Good boy. Ready? Yes. And off. Good boy. Yes. Good boy. Yes. Yes. Good. Very good. Yes. Good. So I'm feeding him just before I'm making that clicking sound because the sound of the harness clicking can be quite scary for some dogs. So I want to make sure that I'm creating a positive association to that sound. Even as I unclip, he's getting a piece of food. Ready? I know. 1, 2, yes! Good! Great job. And he's pretty comfortable with it on. We're just clipping it on one side right now. So I've got one side clipped on for him, and we have to clip it on both sides. The second side is a little bit more challenging because I have to use both hands to clip it. So I can't use one hand for treating and another hand for clipping. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to practice feeding and lifting it up so he's feeling that pressure a little bit. Yes. Getting him comfortable with that feeling. Yes. Yes. And then, now we're ready to clip it on because he's quite comfortable with this. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a few treats down, use both hands, clip. So he's eating while he hears that clip sound, and now his harness is on and we're ready to go for a walk. This is a great exercise to work on with puppies to help create a positive association to their harness right from the start. If you have a dog who's already fearful of their harness, you might have to break this down in smaller steps, and it will take some time. Be patient and stay consistent with it, and never go further than they're ready for. Right, Odin? Yeah, good boy.